Okay, so here we are back at King Street. Pretty cool reverse that, if I do say so myself. This is the just setting the scene here with the banners, the flags, the clock, memory of our old mate Jim. God bless him. And this is pitch 2 with Dennis Cuddy refereeing. It's the 20th of October 2020. This is both games were 4v4. Numbers worked out just right for that. Dennis came along to referee for us. There's a good goal from Tony there. Sorry I missed that. Excellent goal. Long range shot that seemed to curl in. Yeah, back to Dennis. Came from Horwich to referee. Played in the second hour with the unders. And one of the reasons I blanked the soundtrack is because the zoom on the camera is making a bit of a racket. I'm not sure what can be done to rectify it. But with about 550 videos online or thereabouts, 5,000 photographs, the equipment, you know, it does take a toll on the equipment. There's a good goal from Brian Stafford. Becoming quite prolific, Brian. In a goal scoring sense, as is Jim Stewart, who's on the far side there in the Blue Sox, making a name for himself as a striker and a sweeper keeper. Sorry about that, Steve. I misidentified you on the original soundtrack. It doesn't apply now, does it? Ken Dean trying to put Party through there. It was a perfect morning for walking football. Bright blue skies. Wasn't cold. Very pleasant. Stafford again, trying his luck. Tony fishing the ball out of the net. Usually plays sweeper keeper, does Tony. Seems to like the role. David Moore. Oh, and a bit of a nutmeg there. Unlucky Brian. Skipped past David quite well then. Good to see the black and white Hummel shirts making more and more of an appearance actually. Very little contact. People are standing off, being sensible, which is what we need in these strange times. I mean, we always go for a non-contact philosophy at Denton, but we're aiming for zero contact. I know it's the same thing, but zero as a word has a little bit more gravitas about it. Zero contact. Website's doing well. 700 visits last week. Well stood off again. Annoys me when I see videos of walking football and people are clattering in from the back, even at the moment, you know. It's just not what the game's about. I think Brian was a little bit quick there, penalised by Dennis. This game ended 4-4, which is an indication that the teams are very evenly matched. Pleased to say I selected the teams myself for this pitch, and you'd think that after 4 years I'd be getting it right at least most of the time. Tend to mix players in pairs by ability, and it usually works. The exception proves the rule, of course. We don't get too many very one-sided games. Yeah, that's a plea to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We've got, as I say, a lot of video online. Oh, and that ball, just Tony chasing that ball from Stafford there that just rolled into the net. He couldn't catch it. He'd have had to go some to catch it. He'd have had to run, in fact. So unlucky. But well done, Brian, on another goal. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I think we've got about 46 subscribers. If we get up into the 70s, I think we can have our own dedicated YouTube channel rather than a jumble of numbers, which is what we've got at the moment. I think videos are getting an average of about 50 hits, 50 each, which makes it worthwhile doing, even though it's quite time consuming. Very time consuming, in fact. Oh, and there's Jimmy going close again for one of his trademark goals. Unlucky Jim on this occasion. The far side there, you've got Gary Pearce refereeing another 4v4. Those goal nets are the bigger ones, are in some need of refurbishment, I think, but we're not using those at the moment. We're just concentrating on the sweeper keeper format, which more and more people are saying they enjoy. Oh, and there's David Partington scoring a goal on his birthday. Well done, David, and many happy returns. Well, that's all the match action I've got for you at the moment, and these are a few photographs that I shot off in my impressive art mode, just to capture the vivid colours of a sunny morning at King Street. Laurie O'Toole on camera there, Dennis, our referee. There's Laurie, thanks for your efforts, Laurie. There's David Fielding waiting to come in, and Hadj in one of our new masks. Good of Hadj and Mike to model our masks. These are available to members at £1 each, £1 each. And this is Steve Nethercott, the guest referee. Steve with Gary, the WFA mentor. And there's our familiar badge and our little station ident. Okay, thanks for looking in. This is Alan Richards signing off.